Hey everyone, I'm sitting here on a Friday night in front of the fire and I thought I'd do a little late night video, one of my new ones that I'm starting to do now. Just a quick one, but I wanted to share some profound stuff that's happened to me this week, and especially the last couple of days. And it's all about how I actually was shown, like I had this awakening of being shown that I wasn't really walking my path, like my soul path. I was talking the talk and I was maybe walking half of it, so I probably shouldn't say I wasn't walking all of it. I was doing certain things to walk half of it, but there was still this part of me that I was resisting in stepping into it, basically. And so that was really, I kind of probably knew that it was there. I'd been shown for a while because I kept on putting myself in situations where I was helping like family, pardon me, and friends, where I was putting them first and not me. And I would do some of my work or some of my path work, and then I would put them first, sort of thing. And I realized that I was doing that, and I just kept telling myself though that I'll just do it this time and then won't do it again, and and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, I had still been doing my writing and some other stuff, but I hadn't been, stepping onto my path 2 feet in fully, let's say that way. And so I thought, okay, well, what was happening is I was continually doing this, allowing other situations and karmic situations to come in and going in that direction. And I thought, why? Because I know my path. I know I lead from my heart as much as I can. I want to lead from my heart and my soul. What's going on here? And then I was shown that there was still an energy of a little bit of fear around stepping into this path, because I had somewhere along the line told myself that, can I do this properly? Sorry, I'm trying to get some light, but can I do this properly? And I think, it comes with a lot of the narratives online for years and stuff, where everyone's like, these are, because it is a big deal that we're anchoring in New Earth, right? And it's huge, but there's a lot of us doing it. And yes, we are here for these big missions. So I'm just trying to get some light. But when people say big, it just means like your energy has that big impact of anchoring in the New Earth frequencies and light, right? And that is through the unconditional love and love of yourself and the person you're here with to do that with. And so I think all along that, sorry, it's just probably going to go a bit dark, but all along I have been thinking am I going to be able to do this? And I was talking to a soul sister today that actually, I was telling her about it, and she said, oh my God, I've just had this epiphany that I'm doing the same thing. She's like, I'm kind of half in and then half out and ready to say to someone, oh, look, I'll help you with that, because it means that I'm not really putting my whole path first, because I'm thinking, shit, can I do this? So, so that was it was just the last few days. I had this, I'm getting hot with the heater. I had this epiphany, and it actually stemmed from the being afraid of the masculine, like the masculine energy, the unconditional loving masculine energy of stepping in, because I didn't even realize, and I thought I'd healed an abandonment wound from my dad, and how he left the planet, which is over 26 years ago now. And I love him dearly. And anyway, he used to come in, and I always felt that there was like something I was agitated with him. And I just, when his spirit would come in to talk to me, I would chat, but it's like I was keeping him at arm's length. And then I woke up yesterday morning and his energy was there, and it was to show me that I'd completely released something, and my heart was just bursting open in unconditional love to him, and who her parents represent the unconditional loving masculine and feminine energy, right? So he was there to tell me that and show me in the love that whatever it was from that abandonment wound that I was putting my arm up, my hand up towards and blocking my heart, it was now unblocked. And ever since, I've just felt this overwhelming, unconditional loving energy for everything. And so that led to me realizing then, I'm ready to step on my path fully. And I had been leading to that because this week several things happened. I said that in the last video, lots of changes, and I'm like, okay, I realize I've got to be doing this. When I say doing, we're also being, not just doing. We're not out there, because that was another thing. I'm running around all the time just trying to create, do. And it's not just about that. Yes, we do create beautiful things, but it's not about doing. It's about being. And I guess the message I want to share is that there can be so much narrative out there that we have in our head as well about our soul path, and can we do it? And are we, ready for it? And the answer is always yes. You're born to do this. It's not this huge thing you have to fear or anything like that. It's about coming into your truth and living from your heart and being transparent and following your heart, that is your portal to your soul, following your soul's whisper and living that. From that, everything then starts to show up how it should, how it is designed to. It'll all start happening when you're in alignment with that. And we, in my case, so many things of my life have been held back, and I don't have them in my reality because of that, because of what I just explained with me. And so, kind of epiphanies all around, I guess. And just, we all do it, I suppose, at the time we do it. None of us are perfect. None of us are ever going to be perfect. None of us are, we don't live in our peace 24/7 or anything like that. We're always shifting and growing and becoming more enlightened with our soul. I don't call it our soul evolution, because our soul is evolved. It's us connected to our soul. We are the ones that have to go internally and make that connection again fully with our soul. There's such a disconnect with humans and their heart and soul and their essence of who they are, that they just keep living and making decisions from their ego and that spot, out of fear and limiting beliefs and doubt and unworthiness and worry that they can't do a certain thing or be a certain thing. All you have to do is be yourself, and that is pardon me, and work through that, hold space for yourself, love yourself, do that inner work. But if anyone's told you the story that you can't do that, then you need to get rid of that story, because you can do it. It's what you're here to do. You signed up for it before you came here, and so you're designed to do it, and I had to keep telling myself that a lot, but it does come down to releasing any of those niggling remnants of wounds and abandonment or anything like that, because that will stop us from feeling that we are worthy of it in respecting and honoring ourselves. And that's when we can honor our soul and our soul path. And our soul's always there, tapping you on the shoulder, whispering to you to guide you. It's your GPS. So I just wanted to share that with you, real and raw. We don't always have it together, and we're all learning and growing on this path. So don't be afraid, and because with it comes great love and joy and peace and abundance, and just, yes, not every day's a dream or anything like that, but it is in the sense that you have the awareness to let go of the living from the ego and the chaos in your world. And when I say chaos, it doesn't even necessarily mean to look like chaos, but you might be living a mediocre life through your decisions, or just getting by, or settling, or thinking, oh, I'm just lucky to have this will do, or whatever. So unless you really know you're living from your heart's desire, like what your heart's telling you, reconnect and go deep in there. And the best way to get into your heart, if you don't know, is gratitude. And think of a person or a situation or something that just really lights you up, that you love being with, it fills you with joy, happiness, fun, laughter, and you just thrive. And think of that situation or that person, and that'll get you into your heart. And when you're in your heart, you feel that love. And you can, if you ask your soul, like, you'll be pointed from your higher self if there's any blocks. If you're blocking your heart from opening out of heartbreak, out of fear of getting hurt again, fear of being just hurt and pain, and it's our pain that helps us to push through. Our pain helps us see things that and helps us grow and evolve when we address that and we push through that and we come out the other side. So but just be kind, and love yourself, but follow your path and don't be afraid, because you're worth it, and you don't want to live a mediocre life and just be putting up with crap, or just putting up with, you might have good days, but at the end of the day, it's, you're not soul aligned, and you'll carry deep sadness with that, and you deserve better. You deserve to be the true shining light essence that you are. Okay, see you later. Hope you're having a good night. Sending lots of love and hugs. Bye.